Hello everyone, welcome back for some more of our reading of the Tsukihime manga. So, before we begin, I do want to apologize. I did miss chapter 4. Basically, it just didn't convert properly, and hence my confusion for why the fight just stopped. I thought it was a strange stylistic choice that I didn't necessarily agree with, which is then good to know that that is not the case. So, I do have it here on another source, and so we're going to be reading it on this totally legitimate source. What are you talking about? Before we continue on, just so that things, make a bit of sense as we go through it. So here we are. So we start off with he's in his super form, which is real cool. I like this form. I do hope that if Nero comes back for Melty Blood DLC, we get to see this form incorporated in his moveset fully. My name is Nero, I'm Chaos Almighty. Even among the strongest vampires, I overcame death long ago. And then there's Nanaya. Who the hell are you? And then Fuachap. That is a rad picture. I stand by that the art of this is so good. It is so dynamic, which is a good thing. Makes it both easy to follow and just freaking cool. The dust clears. He has stabbed him and the hand has missed, except for a tiny little scratch there. Right? Doesn't matter how many hundreds of lives you have within you. What I'm killing is the existence of Nero Chaos himself. Or I guess themself, because it's a collective. I will wipe out his existence. And again, there's like these explosions, right? I never assumed that they exploded when these happened, but it must be like pure magical force. So his outer layer kind of bursts off. How can this be? So you're my death. Almost like Thanos snapped away. Yeah, because he's just like dust now. But it's like bright. It's like a bright dust. I assume it's like mana, right? Like the look of the mana, right? And then and you can see his eyes. He's back to himself. Oof, he says. Puts on the glasses. Lies down. It's over. I'm so tired. It's cold. And I'm sleepy. Don't, Shiki. If you fall asleep like that, you'll never wake up. Ah, Arcuid. You're alive. Yep, thanks to you. Oh, that's good. The points. I saw them just like you said. Ah, so I guessed right. Then Shiki, you... My man conks out. Shiki? What are those lines, I wonder? What are those? And then she just punches him in the gut? What the hell was that for? At least heal from your wounds first. If you fall asleep like that, you'll die. Oh, he's doing the thing where he pulls her over and then screams in her ear. Leave me alone, Arcuid. I don't remember this happening here. This happened at another place. This happened in, I think, her room. I like that. That's a funny thing. Ah, why'd you have to yell in my ear like that, Shiki? Shiki, wake up. If we don't patch your wounds, you'll really die, you know. I can't heal myself. If you can, help. Do as you please. I've reached my limit. Oh, I can go ahead and heal you? If that's the case, you should have said so sooner. I don't like to absorb another vampire's familiar, but, well, in this case, I just need a little bit extra help. Here, okay. Alright, then she puts the goo in him. How does it feel? Near's remains are seeds of life with no good or evil quantities left in them, so they should help fix your body, okay? Alright then. By the way, great job, Shiki. Thanks. You saved my life tonight. She's so cheery, as if it was all a dream. My god. Hey Shiki, are you falling asleep now? Where do you live anyway? Live? Huh, yeah, I haven't been home in a while. And that's when he wakes up. There we go. In the room. Huh? My room? Good morning, Shiki-sama. I brought you a change of clothes. I'll put them over here. No, thanks, Hisui. Shiki-sama, are you alright? I feel okay. Hand on the chest, huh? Then when you're done changing, please head over to the living room. Miss Akiha wants to ask where you've been for the past 2 days. Please excuse me. And then, so this is great, because this is like everything that I was like sad that I missed. I'm happy is right here, so we're all good to go. He's all bandaged up. Excuse me, Shiki-san. Yes, Kawaku-san? Boo the way. Boo the way. Which do you prefer, Japanese or English tea? I guess I like Japanese tea better. Got it. Shiki-san, please go get ready. By the way, when you arrived home late last night, you were injured, so I went ahead and patched you up. So I think it should be a good idea to hide that. Huh? Why? Brother, I cannot wait any longer. Oh, there's the tea. Say something. I already asked you once. Where were you yesterday and the day before? You can't tell me the reason you didn't come home for 2 days. Oh, they're having the meeting in his room. That's kind of a nice touch. Oh, that's why they brought the chair in, the table. Okay. I like that. Is that the table that Hisui uses in her jumping heavy? Why didn't you at least call? I forgot. Also, I don't have a cell phone. That too. God. Again, so much of Tsukihime would change with cell phones. Forgot. Did you forget to go to school too? I'm sure you have your reasons, and I guess I can't meddle in your business. However, I'm sorry, Akiha. I'll go to school now. Shiki, I want you to stay home today. Kohaku told me that you were found at the front door unconscious. Your body is already in a delicate condition to begin with. You must stay home and rest today. Oh, I have an idea. Why don't we have a welcome party then, since Shiki-san is back? It's a bit strange to do the welcome party right now, considering, like, he just came back from nearly dying, but okay, sure. Welcome party? Yes, to welcome you back. What do you think, Miss Akiha? Well, as long as he's feeling up to it, fine then, sure. What do you think, Shiki-san? Yeah, sure. Okay, then Shiki-san, please take it easy and relax. Hisui-chan, can you help me out? Yes, Nissan. Here we go. Here, let's go, Miss Akiha. Kohaku. Akiha, I'm sorry for making you worry and for missing school. I feel bad that I can't explain the reason why, but I haven't done anything you should worry about. Just, you know, killing vampire. Of course. Even I can't believe that would happen to me was real. Excuse me, Shiki-sama. Why, did I forget something? No, there's a phone call for you. A phone call? This is Tono.
Hey, you sound just fine.
Arihiko, what do you want?
Come on, be nice. I'm gonna hang up.
Hey, no, wait.
You've always been physically delicate, but you've never missed a single day of school, right? Even though there were times when
homesick after you arrived. Oh my goodness. Even though there were times when homesick after you arrived. Oh my goodness, this needs a retranslation real badly. So, yeah, that's, yeah. Even though there were times when you went home sick after you arrived, you never missed a day.
So yeah, there are 2 people here who were worried about you. And 1 dead person.
What? Arihiko, what? Is this Tono-kun? Wait, what? There are 2 people here who are worried about you and 1 dead person. Oh. Oh, she's fine. Okay. My family's gonna stay over at the Yumizuka-san. I suddenly got a fever. So my dad said if Sasuke isn't going, we're not going to the hotel. But after all, it's a good thing we couldn't go. Yeah, we were shocked too. And so, I thought that you might have seen the news and, oh, that's why he said a dead person. That's a messed up joke, Arihiko. I wouldn't say that. Oh my god, dude. I mean, I get what he's saying, and it might have come across better in Japanese, but oh man. I was thinking you might be worried, and so... He looks up and he's like, oh, when I saw the news, I was shocked. I'm sorry that I couldn't help you. I couldn't go help you that time. Oh, no, don't worry. See, I'm totally okay. Okay, yeah. I'll be at school for sure tomorrow. See ya. And then this is where we came back in. Okay, Shiki-san, was that from a woman? Could it be that you were with a woman last night? Okay. That makes sense now. Okay. Well, then that wraps back up. Okay, and then they start the party prep. That makes so much more sense. So that's good. I'll be watching to make sure that... I looked already at the next chapter, and there's at least way more pages. Like, there's no clear chunk of pages missing, so I think we should be good to go. And we'll do that. So let's bring up the next chapter that we're looking at right here. The next volume being volume 3, where we have Akiha here with her... with the autumn leaves behind her, which is definitely a symbol that they go for a lot with her. So let's get this to the right size. I usually go 95%. So we're going to be looking at chapters 16 through 23 here. So episode 16. We could probably zoom in just a little bit. There we go. So we got CL there hitting the erasers together, which I am so happy we moved away from blackboards. The dust would kill me. Wow, this is crazy. Did a meteor fall or something? Wow, okay. Hey, you kids, get away from there. It's dangerous. Whatever, old man. What did you just say? My God. Was this done with a power shovel or something? It's pretty bad. Yeah, maybe this is from that power shovel fighting game. The fighting game where you play as giant, like, machinery fighting each other. That's a real PS2 game. Please look it up. Alright, everyone, let's get to work. And Shiki's like, oh boy. Great job. Thanks, Shiki. You saved my life tonight. I guess there isn't any reason for Arkwid to stay in the city since we've eliminated the vampire. Thank you. Sorry about everything. You saved my life. None of these sound like the right thing to say, but... I wish I... at least said something. Well, it's kind of hard to say something when you're out cold, dude. Oh, we're doing this now, huh? Huh, okay, that's an interesting way to bring this back. Looks like someone wrecked it. The splints! Why? I wouldn't call them splints, I'd call them tiny fences, but alright. There she is. Good morning, senpai. Huh? Oh, hi, Tono-kun. What's up? Well, I was wondering what you're doing. Oh, well, someone ruined the fence around the flower bed, so I'm fixing it. I see. But I think school is starting soon. Won't someone come to fix it if you report it to the facilities manager? Yeah, I'm sure you're right, but... Right by the window on the second floor. My seat is right there. When I looked over from when I looked over here from where my seat was, I noticed that the fence was broken in 3 sections. I almost like that it kind of brings into the main plot, because it feels like going from the destruction of the park to the destruction here, even though they're not related, it's still that idea of fixing the destruction from the night event, right? Even if they're not actually connected, the connection of the rebuilding of the construction is a really great way to tie this in. At first, I was just thinking of reporting it to the facilities manager, but because I sit right by the window, I couldn't help but stare at it. If it doesn't get fixed right away, I'll probably keep looking at it and get distracted during class. Where are you looking? Stand in the hallway! When I realized that, I couldn't just sit there and do nothing about it. That is a strange thing for a teacher to make them stand out in the hallway for, but alright. So before I knew it, I was borrowing tools from the faculty's manager, or facilities. What is it? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking about the image of you standing out in the hallway. Oh yeah, her hand is definitely all, bruised up. Can I borrow some of the tools? If the 2 of us do it together, maybe we won't be late. But all I have left is this part. I should be fine. You probably couldn't see it, but the fences were broken over there, too. And I figure you'll be distracted again if you find those also. Because I was concerned about it myself. Ooh, made it. Good morning, Tono-kun. Hey, Mizuka-san.
Well, hey, the regular ditcher is here, and barely on time, too. Thought you weren't gonna come to school today, again. Why do you look so disappointed? Well, because if my rival isn't here, I can spend quality time with Senpai without any distractions.
That's a very strange pose. Yeah, what's with that pose? I see. Well, too bad, Arihiko. I've already spent my quality time with her this morning. Oh my god. Look at the brazenness of this dude.
What? Where?
In the courtyard.
I see. Well, this was a short friendship.
I don't recall becoming friends with you in the first place.
So how far'd you go?
I helped her fix the fences by the flower bed.
Is that just considered helping her with chores?
Yeah, I guess I can call it that.
Oh man, you scared me.
I like the little thing of Yumizuka being like, oh, you know. And then she's like, oh.
Oh, I thought you already had intercourse.
You know what? I normally fault them for using that word, but like, I feel like he would use that word just to try and sound smart. Of course not. Huh? Inter what?
Yumizuka-san, don't worry about it.
She doesn't know. Oh boy. Do they not teach that in health class in Japan? That would explain a lot. Finally, I'm back to my normal life.
So, what were you doing when you didn't come home? I didn't know, so I called your house and freaked out trying to figure out what to say.
Sorry about that. It's just that a lot happened.
A lot? Well, I guess it suits a guy who spends too much time dozing off during the day.
But we were worried that you might have passed out somewhere. Yeah, sorry for making you worry. I used to pass out frequently when I was a kid, but it happens far less now. I need to keep from passing out so often anyway. We're moving to another classroom for the first period. Oh, there he goes! Hey, Tono-kun. I'm okay. Hey, Arihiko, can you...
Yeah, I'll tell the teacher for you.
So Tono-kun's been in the nurse's office this whole time. He's still there now? Yes, but Inui-kun said he'll probably be okay. Well, that's too bad. I want to thank him for helping me. I also want to ask him a few things. You want to ask him a few things? Yes, I'm growing a little interested in Tono-kun. She's doing the fingers, except they're normal length for once. And she's kind of doing it a bit different, too. I see. Both you and Inui-kun have known Tono-kun for a long... Oh, that's her. Both you and Inui-kun have known Tono-kun for a long time, right? Yes, I went to the same junior high as him. But I think Inui-kun was friends with him before that. I only started talking to him just recently. Oh, really? It seemed like you two have been really good friends lately. Really? Yes. Blushy blushy. Oh man. Is this setting up the mythical Yumizuka route? Probably not. But then again, it makes sense because apparently the writer for this went on to help with the writing of the remake, which is like, oh hey, gonna put in more stuff. But that's probably because the way Tono-kun is. I'm not special. I'm not someone special to him. Like, he's the same way with everyone. It's almost like he's a visual novel protagonist who can go down many different routes. You'll get your time, don't worry. He's nice to everyone. I'm sure that's... Seo-senpai, do you ever get scared when you look at Tono-kun? Scared? Like you feel some sort of anxiety just being near him. It's as if, unless you're someone who can understand that part of him, then you can't remain close to him. Do you ever think he's someone who might actually, like, say a scrub quote about being close to the router? He's literally thinking about how close he is to the Wi-Fi. Doesn't work that way, pal. Doesn't work that way. I love when you can clearly tell it's like a picture that they based it on. It's good. Man, it's already evening. Why am I still here at school for? Seo-senpai, are you going home? Gonna go home? Are you about to go home, Tono-kun? Yeah. Are you resting in the nurse's office? Are you alright? Yeah, it's nothing unusual. Well, that's good then. Can you keep me a company for a while? Okay, this chapter, out of all of them that we've read so far, I feel like they're just trying to get through this a little too fast. I'm noticing more than a few mistakes. Darkness. Episode 17. Literally, who Who are these characters? Literally who? I mean, aside from Akiha. Tea ceremony club room? You're a member of the tea ceremony club? Yes, but I'm the only member there is. By the way, Tono-kun, do you happen to be hungry? Yeah, actually a little. I'll treat you to something delicious to express my gratitude for what you did this morning. Oh, look at those little things. I wanted to give you this during lunch, but you were gone. Oh, that's all curry bread. Why curry bread and 8 of them? You're a boy, so you should eat a lot. Senpai, this is... Oh, you don't happen to be a picky eater, do you? Well, no, I'm not a picky eater, but... You should avoid high-sugar diets, alcohol, and overeating. Alcohol is for people over 20 years old. Is that the doctor? Okay. I'm really grateful for this, but I've been advised by my doctor not to eat too much at once. Would you like to eat some of this with me? Really? Are you sure? But this is my thank you gift to you. So this wasn't some sort of prank then. I saw the areas you fixed for my seat. Thanks to you, I didn't get in trouble during class for being distracted. I mean, aside from the fact that you were looking at them to make sure they were fixed in class, right? Okay. Thank you so much. No, I chose to help on my own. Oop. So is there a reason why we stopped by here? Well, this was part of it, but I wanted to talk to you for a little bit. Huh, you're making me blush. Oh my god. You smell a little bit like poultice? What the frick is poultice? I'm gonna go back to this. I'm gonna Google what the frick poultice is. What is poultice? Let's see here. I'm gonna Google it because that's a word that I've never heard. Poultice? Poultice is a paste made of herbs, plants, and other substances with healing properties. The paste is spread on a warm, moist cloth to relieve inflammation and promote healing, also called a cataplast. What the frick? What is this? What is this, like, Resident Evil, like, herb thing? I don't like it. No. I don't like it. Alright, well, I guess he smells like poultice. That's a interesting perspective. Are you alright? Oh, wait. Does he smell like it because that's what Kohaku used to heal him, I wonder? Okay. Also, that is... okay, that's a very strange thing to see her up so close. And he's... Oh, wait a sec. The eyes. Oh. The eyes. She's flirting with him in this way to put a spell. Yeah, it's pretty much healed. Oh, man. Tono-kun, the dizziness from anemia like the spell you had today, did you start getting that recently? No, it's from a long time ago. A long time ago. Supposedly, I was involved in some car accident when I was 8 years old, and it's the after effects from it. I still have the scars from it. I see. Can I ask you something personal? Whoop. You're the son of Makihisa Tono, the entrepreneur, right? Wow, you're quite knowledgeable. I read the obituary in the newspaper, I'm sorry. Don't worry about it, senpai. I also found out about it a month ago through the papers. Everyone finds out when the head of a corporation passes away. I do wonder what type of entrepreneur he was. Like, what was he doing? What was his business? I guess in Japan, could be anything, honestly. There's so many holding companies that just do everything. I think I've lost all my attachment for my dad when he kicked me out of the house. Kicked out? You got kicked out of your house? Yeah, 8 years ago. Why? I'm not entirely sure, but at that time, even after my wounds had healed, I was in pretty bad shape. I didn't really get along with my dad and relatives to begin with, so I was sent to live with my distant relative because I wasn't fit for the Tono family. Did you move back home to inherit the Tono family name? No, actually, Akiha, my sister, will take over. I returned because I'd left her all alone for all these years, and I wanted to be there as much as I can, as much as I can from now on. I actually had it easy all these years since I was away from the Tono home. Huh. I'm a little surprised. I thought you were a more laid-back person. But it's not that you're just laid back, you're simply calm and collected because you have things figured out. Really? Well, I am a laid back person to begin with. And my motto is to enjoy the present as much as possible. Yeah, because there's not much future, huh? That's rough, but it is a thing to think about. In Arihiko's words, people are happier when they're looking forward to the future, rather than pondering the past, and I agree with him, too. Wait, why am I telling her this? Yeah, you are opening up, right? Look forward to the future, huh? That's a good motto. She's a mysterious person. Yeah. Can I ask you one more thing? Sure, what is it? I'm sorry if I'm being so nosy. Don't worry about it. But did you happen to go out to the city during the day you missed school? Uh-oh. 2 nights ago, I saw someone who looked like you in the city. Or am I wrong? This is interesting because it's almost flipped around, right? It's almost flipped backwards from what we'd expect. I think the first time it was the other way around with him asking, oh, yeah, I think I was there. You shouldn't be going out to the city when you miss school. I'm sorry, especially not at night. You know about the vampire instance, don't you? I saw it in the news today, too. There was another corpse found recently. Uh-oh. That means that it wasn't him. Tono-kun, how much do you know about the vampire myth? About how they're ageless and immortal, and how they're afraid of crosses, and how they can't be under sunlight, and how a person who has had their blood sucked by a vampire will turn into it as well. If every human who had their blood sucked by a vampire also turns into one, then I wonder why this world isn't full of vampires. What do you mean? Let's say, for example, if one vampire sucks the blood of one human per day, and that person becomes a vampire. If the original vampire and the person who became a vampire repeated the process, then the world will be full of vampires in a month. She literally just disproved multi-level market schemes just with the thought of vampires instead. That's a scary thought. It is. MLMs are scary. Don't do them. But that's only if they do exist. Vampires are mythical creatures, right? That's right. Vampires would be horrible monsters if they ever existed in real life. They're monsters that shouldn't exist. Well, I guess we're ending our conversation on a negative tone. Sorry about that. Oh, no need to say sorry. It's fine, we're just talking about vampires. But Tono-kun, don't wander around late at night, okay? I'll see you at school tomorrow.
Please move out of the way.
Is this the 8th one now? No, it's number 9, isn't it? Let's go have some drinks. Is the blood really all gone? Oh, did you hear my friend the other day? Could it be? That's so cool. Having the beasts in his hair, yo, that's some good art. Welcome home, Shiki-sama. He's like, Hi, Isui. What are you doing out here at the main gate? It's part of a servant's duty to wait for her master's return. Oh, thanks. Was she waiting for me like that even on days I didn't come home? Looks in his drawer. There's the knife. Oh. Also the turtleneck drip? I'm gonna go up for a bit. Yes, Shiki-sama. I'll be home before the curfew for the back gate. And one more thing. From now on, you don't have to wait for me to come in the front of the gates. I understand. Then, from now on, I will wait for your return at the lobby. Oh, Shiki-san, are you going out somewhere? Yeah, I'm sorry that I'm doing it again today, but I'll be back by 8. Where are you going today? I need to ask my friend something. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. She's not here. Oh, her house is empty. Damn it. Nero's dead. Right, Arcuid? Looking through all these locations. Come on, wake up, Shiki. Uh-oh. Wait, is this the scene I think it is? Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. I sure hope it's not. Uh-oh. We'll see. Good evening, Shiki. Whoops. Arcuid, why are you... What, I can't come here? No, I mean... No. Oh, and then he gets... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My body won't move. Oh. What's wrong, Shiki? Episode 18. Well, it's a good thing we're at least at 18. Am I right, gamers? Uh-oh. What's wrong, Shiki? No, it's nothing. Anyway, why are you here at such a late hour? Oh, wait, actually, this is perfect. I wanted to ask something. Wait, is this actually her? Me? The vampire incidents in the city haven't stopped. Didn't Nero die? So why was there another vampire-related death in front of the train station? Do you know anything about it? Oh, you wanted to ask about that. Well, oh, no, this ain't her. Why are you acting like it's no big deal? That's not important right now. There's something I want to do. What's going on? I feel so weak when I'm looking at Arcuid. Shiki. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Arcuid, you're acting weird today. You look yummy. Why can't I move my body? Oh. Nero did die, but there's another vampire here. Oh yeah, there's the scar. Arcuid? Is she gonna suck my blood? For the past 800 years, I haven't tasted anyone's blood because I'm afraid of drinking blood. I thought you didn't suck blood. Didn't you come to this story? Didn't you come to this city to destroy the vampire? Sorry, I got distracted by what's going on after. Hey, Arcuid. What the hell? Why are you sliding my pants down? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She even ripped her own cute sweater. Arcuid. Shiki, please make me feel good. Okay, you know what? That was pretty sensible. That was a bit of sensible nudity. That's fine, I think. We should be fine with that. I hope. And if not, if there's a big thing on the screen, that's because I chickened out. In fact, there probably will be. Whoa, wait a sec! Whoa, is that a dream? A dream that I'm doing it with Arcuid? Oh boy. Shiki-sama, are you alright? Whoa, hi Hisui! How long have you been there? A little before you woke up. Did I have a weird sleeping posture? Was I like on a pillow? I would refrain from discussing that matter. However, if Shiki-sama really wants to know, then I will describe it in as close as detail as possible. Oh man, you got owned, dude. Must have been in a really embarrassing position. Anyway, I need to look for Arcuid today too. Then I don't even know if she's still in the city. Oh, are we gonna get the wave? Yeah, there she is. Look at her doing the wave. I love that. Ah, hello, Shiki. Excuse me, may I go to the nurse's office? I don't feel well. Sure, Tono, be careful and take care of yourself. And he just bursts out of there. No, Shiki. This is an interesting place to put this. I like this. You didn't have to come down in such a hurry. Just dragging her away. Kind of boring here. Why are you here? What do you mean why? I came to see you. Oh, she's adorable. I thought you went back home. Back home? Why would I go home? I only have a working knowledge about all this, but high school students usually go to school during the day, right? I had other reasons too, but I was wondering what kind of place your school is like. Why am I relieved to see her? I was waving my hands and everything, but you didn't notice. Anyway, I didn't mind you coming to see me, but you can't show up at my school unannounced. Huh? Why? You know, a blonde-haired woman visiting me in the school in the middle of the day could turn into a huge problem. Really? Many people in my class saw this. They call me a horny bastard. No, they... Sure, that's what they'll go with. Anyway, I'm glad I got to see you. Hey, Shiki. Who showed up last night? Huh? Show up? Oh, I sent you a dream spirit, but didn't you get it? A dream spirit? It's a familiar that lets you have a dream that the recipient wants. You're a guy, so I sent you a succubus. So, for those who don't remember, you can choose, literally, Arcuid, CL, or Akiha. That's pretty early in the plot to get that. A dream that I want to have? So, did you have a good dream last night? Dream. I'll make you feel good. You did that? Oh, so you did get it then. So who appeared? I just dug my own grave. Your sister? I'm not an incestuous sexual enabler. Okay. Well, okay. Then the maid you have at home? Of course not. Then who appeared? Shut up. Why do you even do that in the first place? Do you still have a grudge against me? Of course not. I sent that dream spirit to thank you for killing Nero. I'm thankful to you, so I was hoping you'd enjoy it. I don't want to thank you a gift like that. It's in bad taste. You vampires, I don't understand what you're thinking. Fine, Shiki, be that way. I don't know who showed up, but I wish you'd be grateful about it. I think I went overboard. Arkwid had good intentions after all. You know Arkwid. Uh-oh. Oh, you didn't even get a chance to talk. Oh, she's gone. Oh, I got distracted with our conversation about the dream. I forgot what I wanted to ask her. Well, at least I know she's still in the city. Hey. Waiting out by her apartment. Stop following me. Oh, some nice cinematic parallels. Arkwid, I want to ask you something. Nero died, but the vampire murders in the city haven't stopped. Didn't you say that the vampire you're after is the one causing the murders? So it doesn't make sense. So you're suspecting me now. That's not what Of course it's not me. Those murders were caused by another vampire. Another vampire? Ba-bum! Wait a minute, what do you mean another vampire? Vampires appear one after the other like that? Shiki, you're misunderstanding something. There's always been one vampire who's been living in the city to begin with. Nero and the vampire instance have nothing to do with each other. What? They're unrelated? Yes. Besides, Nero doesn't suck human blood. Once you're attacked by him, you don't retain your original form. Even worse, you disappear altogether from the human world. So there's no way you can say Nero was the cause of the vampire instance. Oh. You get it now? Then what was the whole deal with Nero? I think he came to kill me. I'm guessing he's the assassin that the dead apostles sent because I'm hunting them down. Assassin? Hey, well, we know what class he'll be when the inevitable, crossover happens with Grand Order. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It will. Also, if you've never seen it, I highly recommend you look at, there's an April Fool's Tsukihime Fate Grand Order crossover. It is so well done. It's astonishing. It looks almost like it's slightly scuffed, but it looks so official. It's painful. Assassin. I thought that the murders would stop once Nero disappeared, which means that destroying Nero didn't resolve the murder instance at all. Well, that's true, but Nero was someone I had to destroy eventually anyway. And I was able to do so because you fought against him. For that, I'm grateful. Oh, she's got a look in her eyes. Huh? Where are you going? From this point onward, it's none of your business. You don't follow me. None of my business? What do you mean it's none of my business? Wait! Hey, Arkwid. Shiki, why are you following me? Because I don't understand what's going on, like what you're trying to do. What are you going to do if you find out? Then Shiki, what does the guy by the vending machine look like to you? Vending machine? He looks like an ordinary corporate employee. He looks kind of tired, though. He looks like that, even through your eyes of death perception. Eyes of death perception? I haven't tried that yet. If you want to know what I'm doing, then hurry up and look. Glasses off. I really don't want to use this vision in the city, because it makes me realize how fragile the world is, whether I like it or not. Even more so if this is death. Ugh. Let me ask you this. The points of death, normally you can see them on creatures, right? I guess you can only see lines on things like buildings. Yeah, you're right. I can only see lines right now. It's because you're a living creature, so you can't understand the death of minerals. In order to see the death of minerals, you first have to wire the circuits of your brain to have the same properties as minerals. I see. So Shiki, what does that guy look like to you now? I'm hoping that he looks just like any other ordinary human being to you. Steps back. What is that thing? What is it? Do you see the lines? I see the lines. Any human has at least a few of them, but that thing... Is he human? Yeah, that's a lot of them. Okay. I see. I was confused by kind of what I expected this guy to look like, but yeah, that's a lot of death on him. Oh, there's another vomit scene. I knew it. You can even kill the dead. Doesn't matter whether it's alive or not. You can make anything die as long as it's something moving or something destructible. Whatever. You're the one who's the real monster. Oh man. Shiki, just stay here. That thing's no longer human. Arkwid? Wait, what are you trying to do? Well, running into the alley. Where'd she go? Well, that's an arm. That's a torso. Or is that the arm flying out? Yeah. Oh, coming in with the air slash. Whoa, that's a lot of blood. Oh, now he's going to come home covered in blood. Whoa, he is completely separated into many pieces. And the blood's still spurting. Wait, was that page there twice? Yes, it was. I was like, wait, that looked familiar. I thought he got up and exploded again. Shiki, what are you doing here? It's dangerous. What's wrong, Arkwid? I'm fine. I'm just a little tired. It's my job to hunt down the vampires. It has nothing to do with you, so stay out of it. Could it be... Is someone there? Shut up, be quiet. Damn it, I just can't leave you here. Can you walk? Let's just get out of here for now. Shiki, I can walk by myself. This isn't the time for arguing. Thankfully, he's gone. Most of my strength is back. Good, I'm glad. Bye then, Shiki. Oh, Shiki? Explain to me what you're trying to do. Until you tell me, I'm not going to let go of this hand. It has nothing to do with you, though. You might be wrong about that. Alright, fine. I'll tell you anything you want to know because you helped me out just now. Earlier, you said Nero wasn't related to the recent rash of deaths, right? So, was that guy the vampire of the city? That guy the vampire of the city who you've been after? God, this writing is sometimes just a little bit weird. That was just a servant, a familiar. Roa, that's the name of my enemy. I prefer Honest Mids Michael, but that's fine. 20. Hisui. Where's Nissan? He's already gone to bed. I see. Well, thank you. As you do, just picking up a rose, putting it next to your heart. Looking at a box. And doing something to the rose. Oh, absorbing its heat. I'll be going now, Kohaku. And, nice little touch that, yeah, Kohaku absolutely saw that, because it's fine. Who's standing up there? Oh, there you go. Look at them combat boots. They're so good. Michael Roa Valdemyong, also known as the Serpent of Akasha. Serpent of Akasha? That's his street name. That's his rapper name. Lil Serpy. There are some who call Roa by that name. Many of the vampire species are immortal, however. The Dead Apostles are a species who were originally human and cannot maintain their flesh. Instead, they constantly deteriorate unless they consume blood, unlike someone like me, a true ancestor. In spite of this limitation, Roa tried to achieve eternal existence, and as a result, he became a vampire who ceased to stay within one body. Cease to stay? A vampire who can transmigrate into another human being once his body's been destroyed. Kind of like Emperor Palpatine. Yeah, it's stupid, don't worry about it. Transmigrate? You mean like reincarnation? Yes. Before he came here, he was at a rural village in France. Oh, we actually get to see this. Oh, interesting. Humans were merely toys for Roa to ease his boredom. After 2 days of searching, by the time I found Roa and destroyed him, that place had already become a city of the dead. Okay, 1, young Arkwid, or young-looking Arkwid, that's interesting. But 2, in the corner, That looks like someone we know. Although I feel like if you're reading this for the first time, I feel like that might be something you might glance over, honestly. Right? Interesting. Oh, actually, no. Well, here we go. For Roa, it works like genetic data that continues to live even as he switches between human bodies. To him, a body is merely a place to occupy. I've destroyed him every time he's been reincarnated, but I don't know exactly who in this city he's reincarnated into at this moment. Roa. So he's the cause of all the vampire murders. Yes. But I'm sure that most of the ones who are actually consuming the human blood are the dead. The dead? Like the guy we just saw earlier. Vampires use humans that they've killed by consuming their blood and turn them into familiars. They, in turn, attack other humans and give the majority of the blood they obtain to the dead apostle who they originated from, so then the original dead apostle can gather strength without having to reveal himself. Roa consumes blood only once. The dead create more dead, who will in turn go out and exploit humans. In time, the city will turn into a city of the dead, because for the dead apostles, that's their entertainment. Entertainment? You're saying something like that is considered entertaining for vampires? I don't understand either, and I don't even want to understand. But for the dead apostles who gained immortality, however imperfect they may be, entertaining themselves is the same thing as breathing. And the recreational activity that these dead apostles came up with is the power struggle, where they pretend they're royalty with servants. It's total crap. I feel like there's more you could say about that, bud, but okay. Don't worry about it, because I'm here now. I told you, my mission is to destroy the vampires. He may be hiding now, but once his supply source is gone, he'll be forced to come out. I'll keep hunting down the dead to lure Roa out. You're saying you keep hunting, but you're not going to rest a little? I mean, isn't your body still weak? If I rest now, then he'll figure out that I've weakened. And he might take advantage of it and come charging at me, so I can't afford to rest. Then, wouldn't you be in trouble if Roa appeared now? Why are you going through this much trouble to help out humans? I'm not really trying to help the humans. I'm just doing this because there's nothing else to do besides this. Eliminating vampires is what I do. Yeah, but you're... So, bye then, Shiki. Wait, would I get in your way if I were to help you? But... Or, no, of course not, but... You've already fulfilled our deal, so you don't have to come with me anymore. Deal? And we made a deal that you'd cooperate with me until we took Nero down, remember? If we fight together, we'll win for sure. Shiki, will you help me out? That's why... So you can return to your normal life now. That's what she was concerned about. Aww. What is it, Shiki? We'll make another deal then. I'll help you until your wounds are completely healed. How about that? Why, Shiki? Well, I can't help it. It's my fault to begin with that your body is so weak. And I just can't stand around and do nothing about the vampire in this city. Besides, can't lie to myself. I wanted to help Arcuid. Shiki, say what you just said it now again. Why? I didn't catch it. Hurry. Well, I said that I'll help you until your wounds are healed in them. Well, I may not be that useful, but... Whoa! Oh, shaking the hand. There's nothing to be afraid of if you're helping me. I did nearly die once already, so maybe I'll regret this later. But I feel this way despite that. Probably because she's someone who smiles like this. Yeah. Stretching on the way home. That same road from fate. So what are we gonna do now? Go out to the city again? Well, I don't think there'll be any more murders tonight, so we'll look again tomorrow night. Aren't you being half-assed? Yeah, as for time, let's say about 10. Hey, where are we meeting? How about the same park? Good night, Shiki. Well, meeting up with her is fine, but the problem will be coming up with an excuse in case Akia finds out. Regretting already. You okay, bud? Uh-oh. He's bleeding. Ill? LL? LL? Oh, kill. Sama. Oh. Okay. Good morning, Shiki-sama. Hisui. good morning. Wait, why was I sleeping on the floor? Shiki-sama, you're bleeding. Huh? Oh, when did it get there? We need to take care of it. I'll get my sister. No, don't worry. It looks like it stopped already. It just seeped out of my old wounds. Sorry for ruining the clothes. My wounds didn't reopen yesterday. What's going on? Oh, there's Akiha. Hey, you're up early, Akiha. Brother, you're up quite early. What happened? I tossed around in my sleep and woke myself up. I should get you a harder mattress if it gets you to wake up this early. That's a harsh. What time do you usually get up? Akiya-sama's always up by 5 a.m. After she arises, she has a cup of tea, gets dressed, and takes care of the family business for a while. Whoa, Kokokohaku-san! After breakfast, she joins Shiki-sama for a pleasant conversation, then heads over to Asagami All-Girls Academy by car. Do you understand, Shiki-sama? For now on, please don't sneak up on me like that. Breakfast will be ready soon, so please come to the dining room. So you have to work on family business that early in the morning. Well, that must be hard. It's part of being the head of the Tono family. So it's expected. I see. I don't have any grudges against you for not being here for a few years. Have you gotten used to this home? I'm not quite sure yet. I don't know if I'm forgetful or if it's just because I was gone for 8 years, but like my room in the living room, I don't remember how everything was set up at all. I didn't think I was this forgetful. Well, that is a problem. What is it, brother? Now we have Shiki and Akiha there. This is... You don't remember? It's from when we played games when we were kids. Oh man, that symbolism there, actually. Oh man, that bottom panel. Oh man. Oh man. I remember now. We competed against each other on who could write our names inside the house the most number of times, and we did get in a lot of trouble with it because of Dad. Yes, but man, I must have been one bad loser if I started writing my name in katakana midway to save time. Again, very, that's a nice little thing. That's something though that, like, again, it's one of those small plot thread things that is so difficult to get in English. I like how the visual novel does it with the capital sometimes. Oh, by the way, brother, I'll be home late tonight, so since I'll be attending a Tono Clan meeting, so you'll have to have dinner by yourself. And also, please don't stay up too late at night just because I'm not home. Yeah, all right. Sorry, Akiha. Okay, I don't like that face. No. You seem pretty sleepy considering you left here yesterday after second period.
Oh, I heard sirens all night last night because another vampire victim turned up near my house. Man, that vampire sure can't get enough about it.
Yeah, seriously. We gotta do something about it soon. Tono-kun, is someone supposed to come see you at school today? Huh? You're looking outside a lot during class too. I thought maybe you were waiting for someone. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm afraid she might show up at school again, considering she did yesterday. Wonder if she's getting enough rest. Oh, now we're at night. You said 10 p.m., but she didn't specify where in the park we're supposed to meet. Yeah, the park's big. Oh. There you are, Arquid. Sorry, did you wait long? For crying out loud, you were late, Shiki. You're supposed to be here 20 minutes ago. You must not be aware of the fact that we're about to go for a kill. If you're late again, next time I'm gonna go pick you up directly from your place. What? Oh boy. Yoo-hoo, brother. Oh, please, not that. Why not? I'll make sure to be on time from now on, but it's your fault for not specifying where in the park to meet. You're so mean. I'm generally nice to everyone, except one person. Oh, and I'm that exception. You know, I was being sarcastic. I didn't mean it as a compliment. But that means I'm an exception to you, right? I don't mind that. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Smooth. Anyway, let's get started with the vampire search. Yeah. So I'd like to go out to the city and look for the vampire, but can you do the search with me with your eyes of death perception? Well, that's fine, but why? I can only find the dead by sensing their presence, but you can tell immediately just by seeing them. I see. Okay, then. Shiki, I was wondering, what is it? So if you put those glasses back on, then you won't see death anymore? Yeah, that's right. Can I see those glasses? Yeah, sure, but give them back to me when you're done looking at them. They're very valuable to me. I told you before about how there was someone who helped me in the past. When my eyes became like this, the person I met gave them to me. I knew it. It has very strong powers designed to kill evil sight, or, well, mystic eyes. And this thing... Is the person who gave these to you still here in the city? I haven't seen her since I met her since I was a kid, so I don't know about now. I see. Well, that's good, because that's one less person for me to deal with. However, if you were talking about Blue, then it would be a better choice for me to not get in her way. Yep. Aoko, Blue. Arkwood, you know her? Oh, this is it? Wait, this is interesting. Miss Blue, or Aoko, one of the 4 magicians that currently exists in the world. Again, we're using the word magician, right? Not mage. I don't know the difference between a magician and a mage yet. I do wonder. Don't tell me you didn't know about her. I met her coincidentally. I don't know anything about who she is. Magician, huh? Huh. So basically, I don't see the scribbles at all. It's like magic. Of course, because I'm a magician. Huh. She really was a magician. So you don't know what she is, Arkwood? No. What is it? She gave me a lot of things, but I didn't get to thank her before we parted. So I was hoping I could see her once again. The person you're talking about, the impression I have of Blue are quite different. Really? I heard no one compares to her when it comes to destroying things. Well, she did almost kick my head off when I first met her. What do you mean it's not safe? Because I'm gonna kick the crap out of you. What else? But if your ability has been contained with the magic eye killer, we'll use the term I know, in these glasses, then I can't let you work too hard. You have to put this thing to an end as soon as possible. Construction site. Sense the remnants of their presence. Whoa, this is new. Period. Okay, this crashes down. Yeah, whoa, what? This is just a new section entirely. We're, yes, surrounded. Huh. Dude jumps down, slashes in half. Look at that. Don't jump in when she's got this anti-air ready to go. This is just a brand new section. This is cool. Just dashes at him. Slashes him. Yo, these dudes just falling down. Shiki, you have to defend yourself. There's too many of them. You see him with the knife and he's like, okay. Right? Because he hasn't gone killer mode yet. This is just regular Shiki. Right? What's going on? There's so many of them. Yeah, they're literally just coming out of the woodwork here. She focuses her eyes. They just keep coming and coming. Where is she going? He falls down. Oh, he sees the point. I know he's no longer human, and compared to Nero's monsters, he's slow as a snail. Okay. So able to do it the other time. Why can't I do it this time? Is it because they're in human form? No, Nero was like that too. Yeah, he's having a hard time with this because he hasn't switched over to his killer mode pretty much. If I stab this point. I'm really scared of something that looks like a human. More stuff's fallen down. Harquid. Oh, there's a lady grabbing him. Coming after me at all costs, huh? But God, the best thing I can do right now is dodge. My legs are stuck under the steel frames. Uh-oh. I don't, because if she gets like bit, there's no, it's just pain. She can't transform, obviously, right? But with Shiki, it's a bit more of a problem. Oh yeah, they do the thing where they dig in their nails. Don't like that. Alright, yeah, I have no other choice but to do it. Oh. Oh, is he going to... Stop that, don't touch her. What are you doing? Sorry. No. No, 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 no. 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 Is he going to be up with a different look? Well, yeah, look at him. He's literally moving and instantly killing. Man. Yep. He doesn't 100% have the Nanaya face here, but stabs him. Oh, man. No, oh yeah, no, it's there, and then back to normal. Shiki, you okay, Arquid? Yeah, my legs got stuck under these beams. Wait a sec. Just a nice, easy slice. Thanks, Shiki. Sure. Looks like that was the last one. Shiki? I gotta help Arquid, that's all that matters. Shiki, you can put your glasses on now. Why? Won't be any more of the dead showing up today. The presence of the dead remains when they leave this place, and I didn't sense them anywhere else today. I see. The headaches aren't so bad today, even without the glasses, so couldn't I find more of them by looking in the city and concentrating? And I'm the one who asked you to do it in the first place, but please don't overwork yourself. Oh yeah, it's scary to see the lines on people, and it's sickening, but I don't think I'm overdoing it, but you are. You probably don't realize this, but if you keep overusing your brain, you might become a vegetable. Brain? You said you could see the point on living creatures and only lines for inanimate things, right? That means you could perceive death with your brain. Huh. You see the cause and effect of death, which means you see the beginning and end of things, which means that your brain may be connected to the root source of everything, of why everything is the way it is. So yeah, brain's connected to the root. A brain has the functioning and receiving. The brain has the function of receiving and transmitting information, and for most people, these circuits are a closed system. But there's some people whose circuits are inherently open. Those are the people who perceive paranormal phenomenon without using any magic circuits or being a breed of supernatural being. For example, someone like you who can see the death of things even when they haven't been educated in anything supernatural. Hey, Arquid. I'm sorry, but I have no clue what you're talking about. It's okay, you don't have to understand, but just don't try to look too hard, or don't try too hard to look for things you can't really see well anyhow. I think if you wanted to, you could see the absolute death of even inanimate objects, but in order to do so, your brain will have to switch the circuit of living things to inanimate objects to understand the death of inanimate objects. But that goes against the law of motion, and if it does happen, your brain will be overloaded, and it will be useless. When you say I'll be useless, you mean I won't be able to see death anymore? Burned out engine is no longer useful, it just ends up at the junkyard. Yo, good metaphor. I see. So the headaches I get after I take off my glasses are the direct result of overworking my brain. I got it. I'll be careful. Thanks, Arquid. Sure is surprising how much you don't know about all this. Yeah, cut me some slack. I'm just some high school student. But you're quite astounding sometimes for just some high school student, and for a human, too. Yeah. I've surprised myself, too. The knife in my hand felt so natural. The skills to be able to disintegrate the lines. What am I? Oh, wow, she snuck in, huh? I see. Tozaki, Kishima, Kugamine, Arima, and the head of the family Tono, Asagami, Ujo, Ryogi. These family names seem to be under a different category. That, again, there's some nice touches there. There's some nice touches. You might recognize some of those. And over there, scholarly texts on runes. This collection of books is very odd for the family of an entrepreneur. Oh, hiding a key in there. Okay, this is interesting. Because there was always this locked drawer that Shiki just opened up, but I guess now we know where the key was. Pop it open. And there we have the books. And what the heck is that little thing down there? It's like a music box. Family tree, With the exception of Makihisa Tono's death by sickness at age 50, the death before that, there was a person in his 30s, the one before that was suicide, death by insanity, accidents, childbirth, murder, people gone missing. This gene pool is nothing but cursed. And over here is Makihisa Tono's private notes. This is interesting that she's learning it, and not Shiki. I mean, I guess he doesn't really learn much of this. He learns a little bit in the first two routes, but it really doesn't go into it till later. So I guess it's one way to incorporate it in. These are in the Tono family. When we find a method to, until then, I leave this here. Evil resides in Tono blood. That is not a figure of speech for consequentious marriage from the... Bro, what? Because Tono inherits... Okay, evil resides in Tono's blood. That's all you need from that. Oh. What is it you're looking for in my father's room at such a late hour? The guest of our house? This is an unannounced visit, but I do apologize as the owner of the house for not giving you the proper welcome. However, excuse me, but may I ask who you are? Oh boy. Episode 23. I think this is the last one. Excuse me, but may I ask who you are? When are you supposed to be out tonight? You went out late last night too. Where did you go? I believe I have no obligation to respond to a guest who does not make herself known. Oh, that's a problem. Well, the thing is, I actually got rid of my real name. I don't have a name right now, but still, if I must introduce myself, why don't we just say I'm some meddler? So what is this meddler looking for in our home? It's a bad habit of mine. I just felt that I couldn't stay out of this matter, and before I knew it, here I was. I can, to some extent, figure out who he reincarnated as by using a particular source, and I know for certain he came to this city. There's a high possibility that he reincarnated as someone who is wealthy, has a good pedigree, and is greatly talented, which makes the Tono family the perfect home for him in this city. So, these incidents are happening in this city, but there's something I'm unclear about. The culprit could be someone in the Tono family or someone related to the family. Excuse me, but is there someone close to you who happens to be a vampire? So this is really good, because this is simultaneously, again, for a first-time reader, you're simultaneously thinking it's going to be Shiki, while also, if you know about it, then you know, right? Who are you? I've already told you, haven't I? I'm just some meddler. Her with her eyes like that is actually incredibly threatening. And what is she doing with her hand? Oh, did she cast a spell? Or is that like a relic? She basically did solar flare, which is really cool. Yeah, she just throws it up. Then that goes crazy. She brings out the sword, right? Okay, it's useless. My shadow will hold on to you and will not let go. Oh, we're doing... Wait, where have we heard about this before? Is it just Naruto with the shadow? My shadow hold on to you and will not let go. That, or was this actually in Nasu? No, this was, she used this technique with putting the thing down. Yep, she used this in the actual story. I remember now. You smell like something other than a human, Miss Akiha Tono. Were you resting like I told you to? Yo, Sega World! They're hanging out at Sega? Yo, that's wild. Come on, Arquid. If it hurts, just say it hurts. Don't worry about it, just a bruise. I'll be better tomorrow. Of course I'll worry. Besides, you might heal faster that way. We're dragging your foot. That's true. I wonder if she drinks tea. UFO catcher. Do you want to try it? Hey, Shiki, I can't capture anything with this machine. It's made like that on purpose, calling her out. Hey, Arquid, do your vampire hunts always go like that? There were so many of the dead earlier, and besides, humans who have their blood sucked become vampires, right? So, wouldn't it just be an endless process no matter how many of them you killed? Well, I guess you could say that, but in my usual condition, I don't need to struggle nearly as much, so I never thought of it. Usual condition? Right, it's my fault she's so weak right now. Besides, if I can get to the vampire who's the main source, then a good part of it's taken care of. Out of the dead who have the potential to become ghouls, and from those ones who are highly capable of regenerating their bodies and becoming zombies, not all the dead can become vampires. And those who regain their intelligence become vampires, yeah. There are some exceptions, of course, and it just takes some time. Oops, there's also a high possibility that the dead bodies from the vampire murder incidents seen in the city are the ones who failed to become the dead. or else they wouldn't remain dead. Yeah, that's right. Vampires generally try not to leave a mark, and so that they will not be found by their natural enemy. Natural enemy? Isn't that you? What are you talking about? When I say natural enemy, I'm referring to you humans. Huh? It's no surprise you don't know this, but a long time ago, humans established organizations with the purpose of hunting down supernatural breeds that aren't human, based on many different forms of magic, occultism, and ceremonial rituals. The highest of the organizations is affiliated with the Church, the exorcists that the Vatican's officials boast of. Yeah, exorcists. Their animosity towards things that are not human, particularly vampires, is strong. You can say they're even obsessed. Well, but so, those people are still out hunting vampires too, right? For example, wouldn't it be quicker if you cooperate with those people? No, that wouldn't work. For those people, anyone that's not a human is considered a heretic. It doesn't matter whether or not I consume blood. Even if I did get them to cooperate with me, the Church's group of people who are like assassins, they specialize in hunting down heretics. It might just because there's so many atheists in this country that even after these highly publicized murders, the Church hasn't shown up. Yeah, well, we know that's not the case. But if they come, I might be the one they'll come after. Oh, yeah, when I first met you, I thought you might be someone from the Church. But then you don't even know where Roa is. You not only don't know where Roa is, but you don't know anything about vampires. Wait a minute. Is that why you were saying crazy stuff at the beginning, like trying to tell me to be your shield? But it doesn't change the fact you're a highly skilled monster that kills monsters, right? Come, what is it? Oh, grabs her. I told you that's not true, you stupid. Oh, he's yelling in the ear again. Okay, doing it twice, huh? What the heck was that for, Shiki? You know, let me make something clear. You're the first person I've ever killed. That's just a funny sentence. I know I have this strange sight, but I was living like a normal human till now. I never even considered killing someone using my sight until I met you. No way, but you have such advanced killing skills. I know. I don't understand either, but I'm sorry. I see. So you're not a monster-killing monster after all. It was only an issue between you and me, but I'm alive now. And you can still remain on the good side of the world if you're someone who can say sorry to a vampire. Arquid, why are you doing this alone, even when both church and vampires are coming after you? I see. I don't know who you're talking about, but if I were that vampire, what would you do? I would take appropriate measures. I would most likely destroy you and then take care of the aftermath, clean things up, and then purify the land. Well, that's too bad, because I'm not the vampire you're talking about. But I'm also not a person who will just yield quietly. Okay, so again, great thing about adaptations is we can go away from the main cast and see like something like this taking place at the same time. I see. I don't know what you're thinking, but I will not fall prey to your hypnosis. Oh, okay, so they reveal the hypnosis with the eyes here pretty soon. Well, that's too bad. If I can't get my answers from you, then maybe I'll have to use force. Or maybe I should ask Tono-kun once again. Oh, man. Oh, what? Oh, wow. You can barely see what she just moved, and there's the thing. And she's just like, nope, I'm out of here. And she just bursts out. Oh, yo, here, I'll give this back to you. Look at the burns. Wow, just instantly. Her hand and face. I don't know who you are, but I will not let you come anywhere near Nissan. Yeah, she's really burnt up. What if I said I'll still try? Then die. Whoa. Whoa. Wow, that's a show of power. After all that talk, all you're gonna do is run away? Yo, Akiha with the kick. She's literally doing her legendary Akiha kick here. Nope, you didn't step deep enough. Let's begin, shall we? The battle between the variants. Okay, I see what you're saying with the variants. Oh, and we're done. That's it. That's the end of the chapter. Dang. So, okay, so this is going in some really interesting places compared to the original story. Like, there were some changes from the beginning that I was like, yeah, these are good changes, right? But now it's like we're really going into some different territory with remixing and rearranging and just new scenes. And yeah, this is This is good so far. I'm liking how this is kind of combining roots. This is a really, again, I'm standing by. It's a really good adaptation. So, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time for Volume 4 of the manga. So we'll see you then for that, guys. Ciao.
You can push yourself to limit and be stronger just with me. You can fly above away, but with me hold your hands and just believe.
I got you when the going gets rough, yo. No, watch this stuff, is this love? You may feel like